Mike Schneider. What a guy. I mean, it was a guy who ended up changing the world. He was one of those guys that you could just tell was going to be important. A guy you would look at and think, wow, that guy looks like a drug addict. His death was an absolute shock to his family and to the people around him. So why don't we take some time in remembrance by reflecting on a brief summary of his life, his hobbies, and his life accomplishments. He was born on November 22nd, 1994. He spent most of his awkward life in Houston, where he was born and raised. After he graduated high school, he went to Blinn College to study engineering. Shortly after he graduated Blinn, he decided that learning was stupid and applied to become a radio clown. After leaving his job due to a certain incident involving a bowl in his ass, he then moved to North Korea, where he was taught by the ghost of Kim Jong-il on how to be perfect at everything. After 7 years of studying, he was finally perfect. He left North Korea to head back to Houston, when suddenly he contracted a severe case of hemorrhoids and passed away shortly after. His day of death was July 24th, 2024. Though Mike only lived to be 29, he still had some hobbies and life achievements to be noted. Mike loved his video games. What the hell? Fuck you! Fuck shit! A little too much, in fact. He was so good at video games, he actually went on to be a pro gamer, playing in tournaments while keeping his job as a rodeo clown at the same time. After leaving his life of gaming, he then pursued a career in acting, since another one of his hobbies was watching films. Now you just gotta ask yourself one question. Did I fire 5 shots? Did I fire 5 shots? 6 shots for only 5. You know, at this point, I can't really... You know what? I don't understand this. God fucking damn it, Mike! You're a damn movie, you ass! Mike auditioned for multiple movies before his agent called him the worst thing to happen to film since Batman and Robin, before dropping him as a client. Though he did not have the most normal life, according to the brief summary of his life, his hobbies, and his life accomplishments, he will still be deeply missed. He requested that all of his possessions to be buried with him because his last words to his family were, and I quote, "Don't steal my shit." May you rest in peace, and someday we'll meet again, my friend. Are we done?